Hey everybody, Acbro here, and today we're going to take a peek at the latest patch note changes to Season 5 of Call of Duty's Warzone. Let's dive into it. So, let's see. It's my first time reading this. I have read a few of the notes before, but a lot of this is going to be new for me, probably new for you. Let's take a peek. So, the first thing, let's see, brought new map changes. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what that's about. Blows open the stadium. Oh man, that sounds dope. So we're actually going to be able to go inside. Because if you guys remember, up until this point, the stadium was completely covered and you could not go inside. So this almost adds like another little city to loot in, which is really cool to me. And, you know, they have to have opened to some of the doors on the outside too, you know, so it's not just being able to go in through the top, but also to go in through the surrounding area. So for me and my group that I like to play with, we do jump at stadium a somewhat decent amount. So this is definitely going to make it a much more viable place for people to land. There's going to be a lot more loot. And I think this is a really good addition to the game. You know, they had a lot of thought that went into this, obviously. And, yeah, check this out. This is kind of funny. It will never be the same, right? Yeah, man. Just these little changes. It does change the game. So let's take a little peek. Newly opened stadium. Yep, roof got blown up. New season. Let's see. And a train to Verdansk. Interesting. So wow. Okay. You can loot land and get crushed by it. Well. All right. So be on the lookout for that. I wonder how are you supposed to get on? Does the train stop as well? You know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, do you have to float onto the train? Are we gonna have some, you know, like old Wild West hijinks where you're just driving your car right next to it, and then you have to like jump out and somehow get on the train? You know, I don't know, but that's really cool that they added that. I wonder where the tracks are because, yeah, thinking back, I do remember seeing tracks on the Verdansk map, but never a moving train, which is really cool. Yeah, so that seems to be about it for the map changes, which is pretty cool. You know, a train and stadium, you know, not a ton of things, but you know, it's enough. I think. Like, I can't really think in the past the seasons like what other changes do we have, right? Yeah, I can't really think of much. There's two new bustling locations, train station and the stadium. So you can now go in the train station. So I don't know. I don't remember going inside of the train station or being unable to go in. There's a lot of buildings in Verdansk that you can't enter. So I guess they did add another place. That's kind of cool. For those of you that did play Blackout, I know they had the train map in that as well, and I really did like that map. So, you know, maybe we have some similarities there. We'll see. Let's see. On top of that, there's a functioning train. Yeah, so it circles the map. Okay, so it's going in a circle then. All right. I wonder if did they already have the train tracks around it? Did they add it? I don't know. I know there was train tracks, but all right. Let's see. And a gulag. It's getting a new change, huh? The old standard, creating one set of weapons that players can get at the gulag will now rotate between 4 different sets. We get a set of random weapons every week, which is good because, you know, it did get stale the last season, I will admit. It was a good change. I liked all the weapons that they had. You know, something to get us off our normal comfort levels. You know, we were doing, I believe it was ARs, SMGs, that type of stuff, and now we were going into snipers and fisticuffs. That was cool. I did enjoy that. But looks like they are gonna mix it up every week now, so you gotta love it. Let's see, 2 new multiplayer maps. So if you like doing that, multiplayer is always really great for when you want to level up your weapons. So this is kind of cool. Oh, a new AR weapon and an SMG. Okay, so we're gonna have to see how those play out. Of course, you know, this wouldn't be a Warzone update if you didn't have a fat new gigabyte to install. Okay, like, it's ridiculous how big the file size of this game is. It's a great game, but I really hope they get this under control. You know, it's It's getting crazy, and I can only imagine how people on consoles are feeling about it. So let's see. Cool ground war, all this other stuff. Mini Royale trios. That's cool. Yeah. So okay. Fast-paced battle royale and condensed series of Verdansk. I wonder, do they lower the amount of players in that because it's a small area? I'm guessing so, but maybe they want it super fast-paced where you got all these guys just jumping in. Who knows? Weapon inspect. That's cool. So, is this telling me? Oh, this is a fix. So you added it. Okay, so you can actually inspect it now. All right. Are you able to like look at the different pieces on the gun? I'm not sure what that means. Looks like we got, yeah, just some bug fixes. Yeah, in here, stop him. Fix for new Warzone loot items. Okay, so probably different gun pool. I'm guessing spawns. You talk about the gulag weapons, yeah. Increased effective damage range for. Oh, okay, I think this is a good update too because the DMR and the semi-auto sniper rifles were lacking a little bit. I think you're much better using the HDR or a fully automatic gun at this point. We'll see how this plays out. This will definitely make them a little bit more viable. And the yeah, this looks like a good update too. Increases the range for the FAMAS essentially, and the FAMAS has been lagging behind a little bit as well. So, you know, this looks like pretty good update so far. Fix unable invalid pings. I never really got that, but that's obviously a good fix. And I saw this one, and this one's really cool. So it can now respawn players in the gulag in any state. Okay, so you could potentially be in the middle of a fight, but your friend who's alive finishes their most wanted contract and spawn you back in. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you're in the gulag and you're fighting the other guy, does that guy, that guy must also get the win and he's back in the game, right? So, you know, we might be looking at longer game times, a little bit more kills because people are going to be spawning in slightly more. Yeah, so I mean, this also means if you're in the middle of a fight, right? And one of your teammates has the king, if you get killed, you don't have to worry about them having to go grab another king while you're in the gulag or anything, because you can just get rezzed immediately, which I think this is a good change. I like having more lives. You know, I played a multiple battle royales starting with PUBG and Fortnite. Both games I really love for their own individual reasons. But the thing with those games is they don't have you coming back as often. And that's what I really enjoy with Warzone is the fact that, you know, if you mess up, you die, you have an opportunity to come back. And with Fortnite, you have the same thing, but they have to grab your card, they have to go res you. Warzone, it's up to you to win your gulag battle. So that alone is something that is a really good change and really just kind of an innovative mechanic the developers added for the, you know, the battle royale genre. So, you know, you see PUBG coming in, they built a pretty good thing. Everybody's living battle royale. Fortnite sees what worked with that, added on some things, and now we're seeing Warzone do the same. So if you're a battle royale fan, it's a good time to be alive. You know, just seeing these changes, and it's interesting to think about the future, what type of games we're going to see built off of this as well. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this is true. You know, this is a big deal when you're playing PC games. You really want your games to work. So yeah, it looks like that's about it. See you guys. Thanks for watching.